Hi people, Punky here, welcome back to this channel. In this episode I have one weird game in Lux Tanks. So I was in platoon with Yellow Canary and the one interesting new guy, Iron Cross. Uh, Good job, but let's see this game. So it was tier 6 match. Like we can see, I can say pretty equal. MM. They ruined the MM again. Prior to this, we played few games in tier 3, and then enemy team would get half of team with Panzer S-35. So if you know what is that, it is a very potent tier 3 tank. Some of them, saying that it is the best tier 3 tank. Well, among mediums, maybe, but it is pretty good and on edge to be, well, probably it is OP tank, in some way. Even B2 is scared of that tank and that tank is scared of B2, but they are somehow equal opponents. Each can kill another very easy, similar guns. But yeah, MM is crap. So they would get half of team with Panzer S-35s and those um, medium Italian medium tanks, sanatoriums. So I don't know the name. And we would get all average tanks with no armor. So if each of them uh, block one shot, and it is hard for us with tiny armor to block shots, they must win, no matter how good you are. It is just quick game with so many good tanks, good armor. So here we kind of leading tier 6 tanks in battle. That Lago also was sitting there a little bit too much in my opinion. But I don't know, people would maybe expect for me to do peekaboo here, and light tanks are for spotting, but if you lose on corner your light tank, just because he was spotting tank that you would fight on corner anyway and spot yourself. It is kind of stupid, so that is why usually I don't do that. But here I see, game is going in negative way for us, and just look at that T-78 for example. He was camping from very start, in game like this. So I'm not saying that, and look at this maniac, I bet he was trying to push me in harm's way. But okay, we are seeing situation in base despite that T-78 camping is going down the hill. So I was thinking that Crusader 4 will certainly go here to spot something and to flank something or whatever, but that didn't happen anyway. I got few bad shots on that Stup 3B, and I spotted that mate TD, mate A1, and then I return back, looks against heavy tank number 6. We lost Yellow Cannon in this moment, and soon he left the game. And I wouldn't worry too much rushing on heavy tank or even Tiger 1 in Lux. especially when Lux had that fast firing gun. Same gun, just it was firing so much faster, and it was so nice because of that. I love it. Now it is crap, and it sounds like crap, you know. But before it would be just like a and you would fire all your shots. So not even APCR helped me here to do some important damage on that tier 6 heavy tank. But luckily finally Wolverine, who decided to go back, then he returned, now he is going back for sure, but heavy tank number 6 in our team is kind of stuck in his head, I mean. So let's see, heavy tank spotted, reloaded and aiming in us. We pull back, but this crew is so good now that he didn't spotted us. We have very good camo. So I spotted for that Wolverine, and he spotted because he's firing, yet he managed to finish that heavy tank number 6, and now it is, you know, 7 versus 2 tanks, and that is really bad. Luckily for us, I didn't flip here, and Jackson managed to crush his Jackson. Okay, Yellow Canary abandoned the game, and now Iron Cross also, and I rushing back, you know, to kill this mate A1 before he do more damage. Then small fist, Cruiser 4, you know, with that potent Bofors gun, killed Wolverine from behind. And something weird is happening with my aim in last 2 patches, you know, I aiming at one point, and when I go in sniper mode, I will lose my aim, and aim, you know, in ground or always lower than I would, you know, aim before that, which is weird. So I put in settings my preferred zoom to be 4 now. Maybe that will help. I don't know. I just did it, so we will see. Ooh. Small explosion, very flat trajectory. That was how I call it, sexy RTMX 105. And wow, that was red, very good. I don't believe I was spotted, you know, that was just a decent player. So, okay, another shot from him, and there is shot from really, you see, much bigger explosion, and bigger arc, you know, firing arc also. And there is Stuk 4. Do you see how I'm struggling? So I don't know what is happening. I must go through settings again. Well, I will see what will that 4 times aim do, because here it was on 8 times, you know. So in this moment I was in game for Kolobanovs, you know. Kolobanovs, there is mate A1. Okay, he was so scared of me that he decided to crash. And I searching for peekaboo on that side. I guess I was going in wrong direction, and then I realized, T-37 isn't coming, and I was thinking, okay, he would come already, but probably he's flipped, and now artillery is actually trying to flip him back. So that is what I was thinking, and then again twist. Well, probably he was doing something there, and then I was spotted, and that was, wow, pretty good shot. But that artillery on distance like this is really, sniper artillery, and it will really do good. I know I was using that arty like over 400 times, and then I saw T-37, you know, and now I thinking artillery fired, so I can kill artillery. But why I choose to kill T-37? Primarily because sometimes AFK players can return. So he wasn't flipped, he was AFK. So he can, return in game, and then he will kill me for sure. So I decided to kill him. And then, run! And another reason, even if I was sure that he is, even if he was flipped, again better kill him because he was spotting me, and if I went up, to artillery, maybe they would defeat me. So let's, take time, because being alone against two artillery in Lucy is pretty good odds. And there it is, that's the RP. It has also a really great gun arc, from left to right, like it has turret, Pretty nasty artillery for tier 4. Anything else now, because HE runs are nerfed. Tier 5, tier 6, you don't need to be scared of that artillery. Except if they return the APCR runs again. I don't know, did they? If they did, then it can, snipe you. It's good for big damage. And Grille, so yeah, it has sense. So he was firing from there in bush, and there, in that bush, so he was going around. This dude tried to wake up T-37, and then he spotted me, fired at me, he's dead. And now Grille, uh, you would expect, in looks, in this kind of situation, that you would go very smooth in finishing this. I don't know why I decided to not shoot from there, to get closer. Probably I was hoping that I would kill him with one burst that is a Rafale. But then somehow he remained unspotted until this last bush stopped fire, and again, if that was all gun, that all gun couldn't kick, before you fired already runs. If you clicking really fast, it would be just a so you wouldn't have recoil at all, especially on that distance, because it would fire so fast all runs. But now it is a little bit different. Anyway, we finished this game. So I really missed, Kolobanovs medal, but now I got my 22nd, and actually it was kind of easy, but playing this it was, tense and hard. I didn't think that I will win, at all. Actually, I was thinking we will lose, but I never surrendering until end, so that is great. And you are victorious. Okay, we lost credits because we fired all that 20 runs of gold ammo. Uh, Not bad accuracy for this kind of gun. 8 tanks damage, we killed 5. It was Kolobanovs. You would say weak, but hey, I did the least amount of mistakes. I was patient. I returned more or less in time. So, not my fault because they did some mistakes. And sometimes I would, overthink it. Uh, Sometimes I would do it too complicated. Whoa, we got a lot of medals. But I decided, to take my time. We have that folder in. Let's use, as much firepower we could, and we got results. Why I'm saying this? Because sometimes people will, oh, we are losing. Let's do something, crazy, and let's lose my tank just to do more kills and damage or whatever. Sometimes in good way, to help win. More often, when I would do that, I would watch rest of the game, as spectator, and then I would see, whoa, if I was a little bit more careful and stayed in game a little bit more, we could win. So I didn't think that here. Like I said, I was thinking that we will lose, but that paid off anyway. So we got that Orlik's medal, Pascucci's medal, and 22nd Kolobanovs medal. Easy one, but who would say. So thank you for watching and see ya.